I'm in Barcelona at Mobile World Congress and I'm speaking with Stefan Nitjens. He's the chairman of the MulteFire Alliance. So Stefan, welcome. Can you just tell us a little bit about MulteFire? It's a new name in the market.
Yeah, absolutely, Ray. And thanks for coming and making time to see us. So MulteFire is a LTE-based technology, right? But the big difference between the other LTE-based technologies and unlicensed is that you can put it entirely in unlicensed. So you don't need any anchor in license. So if you want to build your own LTE network, you could do it if you like. So fully standalone solution in unlicensed. The reasons why we were doing it is because we think it enables additional use cases. So it has a number of performance and quality of service benefits. So far, looking at the feedback we're getting, people are recognizing those benefits.
Okay, so there's already unlicensed technologies out there, so how does MulteFire coexist basically with something like Wi-Fi?
Oh, well, I guess the basis of anything you put in unlicensed is that you need to work on the coexistence, right? So MulteFire, similarly to LA, LTE-U, of course, coexist harmoniously, so we have to listen before talk. So fair sharing is a basic principle, and I think when we designed MulteFire, we knew that's the starting point of any kind of solution we put there.
So it's a coexistence between Wi-Fi and MulteFire. So we are able to show you the coexistence demonstration of MulteFire with Wi-Fi. Right now the coexistence is turned off and you can see that Wi-Fi throughput is decreasing. But when we turn on the coexistence, the Wi-Fi throughput starts increasing. So that demonstrates that MulteFire coexists with Wi-Fi and other unlicensed technologies.
So who's actually going to benefit from the development of MulteFire? Who's going to use it? What are the services going to be like? Who might make some money out of it?
Oh, well, let's start who benefits. Well, of course, I think the end users, maybe that's the starting point. I think it's another enhancement to the things, the telecom industry and communication industry can do for them. But then if you look a little bit more specifically, of course there is the operators to start with. So for them it's another possibility to augment the quality of their network, especially when you go indoors.
Alternet makes it cost effective and simple to deploy LTE networks for those who couldn't access this technology before, like enterprises, developing countries, and therefore connecting the unconnected and the 4 billion unconnected people in the world. And we've today received the Global Mobile Awards in the category Small and Independent Networks. This is why we think MulteFire is a great technology, because it enables these players to deploy and access the best technology available in a simple manner and cost effectively.
The other side is neutral host. So MulteFire is in the 5 gig band, which is a global band. So that means that if it's part of the devices, of course any device can roam into MulteFire. So if you have a shopping mall, typically you have operators putting in their different distributed antenna systems, small cells, or if you put MulteFire, it works for everybody.
And so the MulteFire Alliance, so which companies or bodies or organizations are actually behind that? Who's supporting MulteFire?
So MulteFire is an independent organization. It's a non-profit established in California. So it's set up by Qualcomm and Nokia.
This is a system that we're actually running live in San Diego. So when we click up here, it changes the equipment in San Diego. All the links are modeled in terms of interference. They're all running on a single unlicensed channel, which is why we see this high interference scenario.
In this case, we have set up actually a complete end-to-end network, as I mentioned. We have the virtual PC running here live, and to that we have 2 base stations connected, which should illustrate 2 different operators that are both being deployed in the same building or same room even.
From Qualcomm, we are very excited to be a part of MulteFire Alliance. We see this as a great opportunity and expanding the ecosystem much further by bringing in all the benefits of cellular into unlicensed spectrum.
Then we have 2 additional founding members, so Intel and Ericsson.
Okay, so from Ericsson's side, we see MulteFire as a great opportunity for extending the indoor coverage and scaling up the business for LTE and 3GPP.
And we are now in the recruiting phase of building the alliance. So we had Boingo joining.
Boingo Wireless is excited about it. We deploy cellular coverage today in venues as a neutral host provider with DAS and small cells. And we do Wi-Fi in venues as well. And at the end of the day, it's all about having connection in venues, and we're excited about what MulteFire brings.
Spider Cloud, Ruckus Wireless.
We're an enterprise small cell company. We build small cells for LTE. and we are really excited to join the MulteFire Alliance.
Ruckus is very pleased to be one of the initial members of the MulteFire Alliance.
And I have a strong feeling that here on MWC, the list is going to grow.
Right, yeah.
It's only established in December, so we only have 3 months runway.
Right.
And I think the response is fine. So quite satisfied at what we see at the moment.
Excellent. All right, well, that's big names on board and obviously a big application. Definitely see a future in it. So thanks very much for speaking to us today, Stefan. Thank you.
See you again.
Yeah, absolutely.